respond any moment. Know the cops looking for me. I'm not stopping or slowing, cause I got a shout out to the trappers. We all back lit. It's the Out of Any Man Battle Rap Trap, and we definitely got the streets. Alright, it's going down today, man. Pray for my enemy. Headline by Easy the Block Captain versus Swamp. Very dope card. Now we just found out this morning that Riggs versus Jay Murder will not be going down, and I announced last night that J Moore versus Ace Amin would not be going down. I'll give y'all a little bit more details on that one in a second, but first, now shout out to Polo, man. He posted a clip from the face-off on Twitter, and
I gave all of my opponents, including Hitman, the highest view battle that he had since after that one.
Caption says, Easy the Block Captain says he helped all his opponents, including Hitman Holler, get 1 million views. Swamp responds and goes off. Hitman responds to that and says, laugh out loud, dude, crazy. And the fan says, it's facts. Who was Hitman battle before? Hitman responds to that and says, before Easy battle was Calico 2.5 million, Easy 4 million, Ill Will 1.7 million. Easy battle before me, Big T 382K versus Hitman 4 million. After me, Reed Dollars 1 million. Took over a year, laugh out loud. Tell him sit down. The person said, you proved this point though, laugh out loud. You made more with Easy, my boy. Hitman responds and says, can't prove no point with me because he the only person that stood in front of me and didn't have 1 million view battles before me.
Can somebody close that door for me?
Why didn't he play this major part for Big T, laugh out loud? Anybody can say I played a part. 2-person battle. But relax. So that's where that stops at right there. Now let's get into this situation here. Easy takes to Twitter to announce that Jay Murder and Riggs is not going down. And he also says Riggs is here. Jay Murder called out last minute. No Ace versus Jay Moore either. They both here though. They both can agree to rap, then I'm with the bull itch. It's the trenches. Pay-per-view and tickets at the door available. Jay Moore actually responds to that with this video. Check it out.
Ace Amin and Jay Moore would not be happening no more. And it shouldn't never happen ever.
And then he says, how about get your money back from that N-word? Talking about agreeing to rap. And I signed a contract to do that and showed up to everything the contract agreed. You know damn well he the reason we ain't rapping. Even trying to re-invite that N-word to your establishment is weird. I got something went down in this situation, man. It's something that's kind of not being said, but being implied here. Easy responds and says, I'm gonna get my money back from both y'all if N-words ain't rapping. Don't make me start on this app with you. Don't be a Twitter N-word. Jay Moore says, don't mention my name on the battle when I did everything right for the battle. I'm not giving you a mother effing thing because I did my part of the contract. How about you stop being scared and defend your brand and artists? I'm going to see you at the event today too. Talking about Twitter. Easy response says, laugh out loud. You a funny N-word on this app. See you later. Jay Moore responds and says, nah, you a funny N-word for letting the N-word threaten your brand, you, and your P-word in real life. And then stop me from knocking the N-word lights out. And then want to continue to raps on Twitter. I got your bread. Take it out my hand when you see. Easy responds and says, only person was threatened is the N-word chatting and emotional right now. You should probably chill because we all know what really happened. Jay Moore responds and says, so what really happened? Tell us. Your mans had to drag me out of building and throw me in the whip. So tell me what happened. And you damn right I'm emotional. You moving weird as F after somebody just threatened your entire staff and you could have called me, D-head. Then somebody says, don't y'all got each other number? Ain't y'all in the same area? Why do this on the net? Jay Moore responds and says, I just called this N-word. Now Ace Amin gets into the situation. He says, I'm still here. I'm ready to rap. Easy responds and tags Jay Moore. Moore says, this N-word playing with your brand, your money, everybody's time, your fan base, your supporters, life, and your life in your face. Easy the Block Captain responds and says, you rapping or nah? So I guess for now, that's where it ends at, man. We gonna see. We gonna see if we get a battle to.
Wow. That's all I can say, y'all. Is wow. It's pretty sad. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sad for real.
Tonight, we gonna see if we get something else tonight the way they talking. Who knows, man? All seriousness though, man, I hope everybody get to the event, enjoy the event, and get home safe, man. Nothing more, nothing less. This is about battle rap, and I want to see some good battles today, man. So let me know what y'all think. Let me know who y'all got winning in the comments. All that good stuff. I'm out. It's Battle Rap Trap. We got the streets.
I don't know. If I want to kill you, they don't want to kill each other, guys.
I'll say the funniest part about it, though, was the nigga saying, man, nigga just threatened you, your wife, your brand. Nigga said, nah, nigga, he just threatened you, bro. He like, nah, bro, you was the only nigga got threatened, bro. Right? You one of the texts was like, nah, nigga, he just threatened you. So maybe tell her what really happened.
Yeah, that's what I said. Now, what do that sound like when somebody say we know what really happened? What do that sound like? Hello?
Yeah, it sound like it
sound like you got bitch.
Yeah, some nigga, you copped it, and then
Yeah. And that's not a good look because of the video that was already out before. I ain't gonna lie. That's like.
All right, so let me ask you, just not knowing nothing, right? If he it's like in order for you to even have that original video, you gotta be in the wrong some type of way.
What you mean?
Apology joint, right?
It's on YouTube still.
No, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying, in order for you to have an apology video to apologize, you have to be wrong or something.
There you go. Together.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
They both was on camera, Black. You don't remember it?
Yeah, no, I'm saying, right? So if you was in a...
Okay.
Well, no. I said if you was in the wrong already to have to apologize to somebody, and then, like, later...
Oh, I thought you said in the room. You know them accents is strong.
Yeah, my fault.
Okay, you said in the room. Okay. Okay, in the wrong. Yeah, he said some things he shouldn't have said. You know what? Let's listen to it. We ain't even got to play. We can listen to that in the end.
Close the door.
I'm going to play the clip of, fuck it. Because it's all on the internet, man. We got to play it because I need to hear it. Because what did he say? No, I don't remember what he said the first time for him to have to apologize. That's what I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't either. I think that was before my battle rap lifespan started.
Okay, but let's see. Can y'all hear this? Yes? Yes. Okay.
Hey, do anybody know what time the
This
event's
was
supposed to start?
apology.
Anybody know the time?
It's your boy J Moore, we got A$AP Man in the building. My man's pulled up on me extra swole, ready to fuck me up. I said some violations.
He should have never said that.
Extra swole, ready to fuck me up.
He should have never said that, bro.
4 p.m. I appreciate it.
Bro.
Oh my goodness. He was probably playing, but no, I don't know. He probably did pull up extra slow, ready to fuck him up, and he just said it in a joking way. I don't know, man. Ace do look extra slow in this motherfucking video. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go back.
Let's go! It's your boy J Moore, we got
Am I the only one that... Hey, CLs, pull up. I know you said in my comments that Battle Fats is a rat. Pull up. Explain to the people how you figure that. I know you be breaking that thing down. I think he made a pretty good excuse for real. He made a good excuse. He made it seem like it was all part of the plan for him and his CO. I mean, him and his Cody's. So if his Cody's is cool with it, I'm cool with it too. It's just part of that. The people not knowing it and getting incriminated, you incriminating somebody and they don't know you doing it, is one thing. But if that's part of, like, he made it seem like the Cody's already took the plea, so that's why he went on the stand, because he was fighting. So he told his Cody's. His Cody's actually came on camera and said the same thing. So that's, man, what I'm supposed to do with that? I don't know what to do with that.
A$AP Man in the building. My man's pulled up on me extra swole, ready to fuck me up. I said some violation to him a while ago, and I said it in public. So I have to apologize in public. I apologize.
I'm so, I don't even know what's going on. I was fully charged to keep going.
You feel me? Nah, this nigga was y'all ain't see, bro. You feel me? But I want to say it again. I apologize, my G. You feel me? Man, that's love. We in Maryland with it. Hopefully, see my boss out. Let's book our man. You feel me? Hopefully, we could get, you know what I'm saying? It's a storyline. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Put some money in my man's pocket. You feel me? So 15 minutes.
And we was here. The storyline, we was here.
We was here. So how did they go left again? Is it because he said the rat stuff when they was making them tweets or something? Like, or did I'm trying to.
Yeah, it gotta be a tweet or something.
When they was, I remember they was going back and forth, like what was promo for the battle coming up, but we're gonna go through that too. All right, Jay Moore responded to Easy saying, after Easy said, "You rapping or not?" Jay Moore said, "No, because he didn't come to rap. He came to destroy your establishment. He showed you that yesterday. Get your money back in blood. You booked my hotel, so come to my door for it." Oh my goodness.
Nah, bro. What?
Is Jay Moore cancer?
Nah, Jay Merlin fucking me up right now.
And you good?
My fault.
Oh my God, that was funny.
What happened, Black?
You heard
Jay Merlin? I heard Black Merlin fucking
They think it's funny. They really
bro,
think
okay,
this is
Easy
funny.
quote tweeted Jay Moore.
I think it's cringy and terrible. Very, very dangerous. It sounds dangerous. It sounds very, very dangerous, bro. But she finding a way to laugh about things. That's instigating. She might be laughing because she's nervous, but she's still instigating the situation. One end you can't say, I want to see the battle. I don't want to see no drama. And then the other end laugh and instigate the drama. You're a hypocrite. It's disgusting. Super cringy.
Tweet to that saying he came to destroy your establishment.
What up, TZ?
That shit
What's
is
the word?
so funny to me, bro. I'm sorry. He came to destroy your establishment. He's saying, oh, shit. Ace Core tweeted and said, anybody played this? And it said he got the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 on there. I don't know what the fuck they doing. Why are y'all literally in the same? It's like just everybody just stop, man. Okay, let's keep going, guys. Say everybody just stop and say let's keep going.
Tracy said he a Pisces. Yep, I get it. That's a water sign crash out for sure.
He a Pisces. Wow.
But see, look, that's why I was look, Lou, don't forget, right? I'm a Taurus, but all my shit was other shit. That's true. That's true.
Oh my gosh.
I just all these emotions in Jay Moore tweets, it feel cancerish.
Hold on, guys. Getting updates from people that were there still.
How do you? But this is what I'm saying. This is the part that confuses me. Aren't you there, Taco? How do you start crashing up?
No, we're not even
on your home.
What'd you say?
Yeah, I told her she better not drive by herself.
I said, how you start crashing on your own homie though? Like, how the fuck that start happening? Like, what
I'm supposed to be witnessing the crash out live. P Black and the boss got in my way again. G, she always in my way. G, she's always in my way. Oh my goodness.
Shout out to call her the block. I don't want you to join in.
No, y'all the real block cap.
I don't want you to join in. It's hilarious. Shout out to Black men figuring out tough situations.
I don't think I want to. I'm just playing. Y'all good? Okay, let's hear it, guys. Jay Moore keep posting this
really
clip, but he wants y'all to know what was said. He ain't playing.
I'm so confused how people is gonna be up there.
They said boss was okay. Let me read some of these comments in the chat. Anyway, no. Tessa said she had church being nosy. Tessa is funny as all right. Philo said, let me delete my comment before people think I'm promoting violence. No, she deleted it, I think. All right. Nene in the building. Hey, Nene. Get paid for y'all 9 minutes of rap, then go outside and fight. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Niggas don't go around the corner no more, in the back no more. Like, it could be solved. Nobody got that smack. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely not.
Okay, this is what Fila was talking about. Okay, now Fila, I still see that tweet now, but since you say you deleted, I ain't gonna read it. Okay, and then he said, I think Jay Moore is talking about I think she's talking about the part where he was saying somebody threatened your woman, your life, your wife, your establishment. I think she's talking about Ace with that part.
I ain't gonna lie, I read that part in Jody voice when he was talking shit about Snoop Dogg and shit.
Are you good?
Got this nigga around my son. I read that.
Okay, somebody said, oh, that's why bro was speeding like that when I got to the face-offs. Now, who was speeding now? Who was speeding? They gonna crash out before they get a chance to crash out. They need to slow down now. There's a lot going on. Okay? Okay. Man, let them fight in the alleyway.
Close the door. Stop keeping the door open when you come out here, boy.
Boss was there yesterday looking like a snack. Okay.
Okay, that's why the balls don't want you to put that.
She probably snuck in wardrobe or something again.
Yo,
what's the word, Brody? Yeah.
Hold up, I can't hear him. Well, that's what's going on. My chat actually not working. I think it was working yesterday. You can hear me smooth.
Yep, you hear me? Yeah, you hear me?
I'm saying I'm connected. Yep.
Yep, I'm here. You can hear me?
Nope, not yet. That's why I need my other headphones. Yep. Nope.
Can you hear me?
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna go out.
Oh, my headphones not working. No, I don't think it's you because you can hear me just fine. I think it's my headphones. I'm about to connect my headphones to some other device. These other headphones. Let me see. Connect to these joints. Play this while.
Thinking the last time. Okay, somebody said I got a ticket for sale stage pass $50. I ain't going to that shit, brother. Nigga say you want to see the action, you don't want to be around it. I feel you.
A stage pass for $50 is fucking hilarious. Trying to get rid of that shit. Fuck that.
Oh, my mama, half price.
I'm glad I saw this now,
They
y'all.
said he talking all this hot shit but apologizing on camera like a nut is crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like they already, it was already solved, man.
That shit look like a forced apology too. I ain't gonna count.
Like nigga had the gun to his backside.
Like nigga, you better fucking apologize. Just like you was talking all that shit online. You gonna beat your ass right now. That's what it looked like.
I remember some. I remember they was saying like, I think it was Jay Moore. He said it was his idea.
I think I got to see how you can pull it back up.
But that was the idea. Why he ain't doing it alone?
I don't know, G. No. I ain't never met her. Guys, I still want to see the battle.
No, he don't. He is dope.
You hear me?
Hello?
You hear me?
Yes, sir. There
right.
we go. There we go. Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. What's the word? What's the word? Talk to us.
Man, what's cracking, bro?
Same.
All right, yeah, I'm just checking out my new gear, man.
Nah, look good over there.
Oh yeah.
Looking good. You better still get back. You gonna get back out there?
Man, finna get back right, bro. I had to come back guns blazing.
Yeah. That's how you gotta do it. That's how you gotta do it. Let the people know you're serious.
Exactly, bro. Come back guns blazing. That's why I hit Brown up a couple of days back, let him know, like, yeah, bro, give me a couple of weeks or something. Studio be back open, back cracking again. Just like the old.
You ready for today?
Man, of course I am.
You ready?
Oh yeah.
What's going on with this Jay Moore and Ace, man?
Yeah, I'm just not finding out. I'm just hearing it myself. That battle should never been
through this video right here.
Yeah. This battle should never been booked to begin with in the first place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was already iffy. So I don't know what they're doing, bro.
I mean, if they end up battling, then I guess we can call it promotion.
Right.
I was already kind of interested in the battle, but now I'm really interested. I definitely want to see him battle. I don't want nothing to happen though. So.
Right.
Whatever's the safest way.
Yeah, I think cooler heads can prevail, but I mean, is it worth it?
I don't think so.
You know, that was a whole
cool
situation.
down.
Yeah, that was a whole
Yeah,
situation
cool
with him and
down
John
and
John.
see. Right. So I don't know. It don't sound like it. I know it don't sound like it. But yeah, I see you in my comments, man, talking about Mr. Battle Facts. Talk to me, man.
Yeah,
Talk to me.
yeah,
I
bro.
mean, did you hear
I
my
thought,
stance? You
yeah,
hear? You
I heard
see?
those things. That's why I'm like, yeah, let me pull up, bro. This,
Yeah. Talk to me.
yeah, that sounds crazy. So it's like, all right, from his explanation, not yours, just from what you said, he said, it still don't make sense. It still don't add up. Even if, like, you want to play devil's advocate and be like, all right, everybody was in on it. The Cody's took the plea, and he was just like, all right, bet I'm gonna try to still get out of it. It still don't even sound right. It still don't add up. Because I mean, even because it's like because if me and you, we did something, right? And even if like you was the one that initiated, right? They gonna have us separated. So you gonna be across the hall. I'm gonna be across the hall. I'm not knowing what you talking about, what you saying going on in there, and you don't know what I'm talking about, what I'm saying going on here. So how do I know that you took the plea deal? Right? The only way I'm gonna know that is if the lawyer tells me that I took the plea deal, that you took the plea deal. So with that, you taking the plea deal and you not necessarily admitting that you did the crime, you just took the deal. You feel me? You following me? So how do I get so how do I get word, or how do we exchange, how do we get word across from to each other to be like, hey, all right, when you took the deal, then I'm gonna just go ahead and say I had nothing to do with it.
Right. That's a fair question, but I don't know if you've seen the interview when Adept was going at him. I want to say it's like a year ago, maybe two. It felt like a long time ago, but he was going back and forth with Adept, and then Battlefast was like, he brought his Cody's up there, and then the actual Cody said that he talked to him. They in jail, they did talk to each other. So you saying how could they? How could they? And then he said they did though. So it's like your Cody is actually taking up for you. So I don't really know what to do with that.
Well, if the Cody's taking up for him, and you know what I'm saying, they saying like, all right, it was a big old cahoots, then how do you still turn around and still do the time?
No, man, because they couldn't get around it. They couldn't get around it. He wanted them to fight every case. Like he ended up not getting around it himself. He just went to trial with it. So he wanted all of them to go to trial, but they were like, nah, we ain't no getting around. We're caught red-handed. We taking this plea because it's a better thing. You know, if you take it to trial, then they're gonna hit you with the whole thing. Take the plea, get the deal. Exactly. Yeah, so they was already telling him like, we can't get around it. We taking the deal. So he told them like, nah, I'm still taking the trial.
Yeah, but even with
like
that, if you saying, yeah, even if you still saying like, all right, like, nah, we got caught, I'm gonna go ahead and take the plea. At some point in that, it has to be some type of admittance from the Cody's that he had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? He was just there. He ain't had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Yada yada yada. And then he can be discharged off of that. You feel me? At some point, it has to be some sort of admittance from. Doesn't matter if all I'm talking about some. All right, yeah, nah, I'm just gonna take the plea, bro. I can't take it to trial. I can't afford no lawyers. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third, nothing like that. But look here, like if you gonna fight it, then all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Let's just go ahead, try to just get you out the way. They didn't try to get him out the way. They just said, we gonna take our plea, go sit down. If you gonna go fight it, then go fight it then, bro. But we not saying it. It's not saying that the Cody's is saying that we're not we're gonna say that you had nothing to do with it. That never came to pass. So if they're not saying that he had nothing to do with it, and they still just like basically just like, all right, look, he was just there. They not necessarily saying that he did anything or nothing like that, but they also not saying that he didn't do nothing either. You still got to fight this thing. You see what I'm saying? So what you still fighting?
But them saying, but check this out. Them taking the plea is admitting to some that they was there or something, right?
Yeah.
They're admitting to the charge if they took the plea, right or wrong.
Yeah. They're admitting on their behalf.
So if they already admitting and not right, so if they already admitting that they did it, and you say, yeah, I didn't know that they was doing that, and they already admitted they doing it. to me that sounds regular. If they know you're doing that, I mean, not regular, but it don't sound like you incriminating them, but telling on them if they know that part. And like I said, his Cody came up there and was like, yeah, he did know that part. So I'm like, I don't know. That is just confusing to me.
Yeah,
I
it's
never really
very
heard that like that before.
yeah, it's very confusing, bro. It's wishy washy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get what you're
It's
saying.
very,
Though. I definitely get what you're saying. But
because I'm like, because it's like, all right, all three of us on the screen right now. If I'm saying, like, yeah, they got me red handed, I'm gonna go ahead and just take this time. Like, all right, boom, you got me. I'm gonna take my time. And then y'all two ain't had nothing to do with it. And y'all still gotta go to court and be like, hey, well, look, I ain't had nothing to do with it. He already pled guilty to it, so why am I here? But you still get smoked with that time, you gonna feel some type of way. 12 years? Come on, bro. I ain't doing 12
nah,
years
he
for
remember
nobody.
Battle right, but Battle Fact said he ended up doing more time because he got hit. He took it to trial and got hit because it
Mm-hmm.
didn't work. Him trying to say that because they threw the aiding and abetting on to him. So it don't matter if you didn't know or not. You was with them. So when they hit him with that charge, he said that's where actually smoked.
And
So
that's
if once they hit him with the charge, there's no reason for you to get on the stand. Though I can kind of see what you already gonna say, right?
yeah.
You got hit with the charge while getting the stand. You know you're gonna get
I mean,
smoked.
but I get it because you still fighting it though. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I get that part. You still fighting it. But even if they still hit you with that aiding and abetting,
Yeah, it's a rap.
uh,
Everybody knows a rap after that. How you get around that?
yeah, you can't get around that. So at that point, it's just
Nah,
like,
it'd be very hard.
I don't know.
What's going on? Who my man right here? Talk to us,
Uh,
man. Talk to us.
the thing is, man, is testifying. No matter now, me myself personally, I don't think battle fact really did nothing wrong. However, that's the conundrum when it comes to this shit. Testifying is testifying, no matter how you try to slice it. Testifying is testifying. Point blank. Period. There ain't nothing to talk
Mm,
about. Let me say, I personally don't think he did nothing wrong. If they
mm.
pleaded, and he say, "Hey, look, they pleaded. I didn't know nothing about it. I don't see nothing wrong with that." But again, This
Me
is this
neither.
is
Me
one of
neither.
them conundrums that you sign up for when you
Because
get
my
into
whole
this shit.
thing. No, that's true. That's true. If that's how somebody's stance on it, I understand it. But my stance on it is getting somebody else in trouble, doing stuff
Mm-hmm.
with people, and you getting them in trouble. So if you're
Mm-hmm.
not getting them in trouble in no type of way, then you ain't did nothing wrong. I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it looks like you told on them. I mean, you did tell them. He said he told on them, but they
Mm-hmm.
already knew. They don't
Right.
feel like you did nothing wrong. They feel like they already smoked. So I'm like, what can I say if they saying that? I don't know. I can't say that. Like my boards can't say that. I gotta be like, all right, because you ain't get them in trouble. They don't feel like that. Maybe
Right.
he's tricking them to feel like that, but that's another like you know what I'm saying. That's up in the air. If he just got the hypnot, you know what I'm saying. He just hypnotized them to think that he ain't doing that. But hey, I don't know. It's not my
Right. So
situation.
so let that be a lesson to you kids. That's why the street code is a myth. Rankins can say it means one thing. Smooth can say he believes that. I can believe it that. There is no one structure for this shit.
Mm-hmm.
There
Mm,
is no one structure.
mm.
If you setting yourself up for failure, don't don't fall into that shit. Get a job. Have a family.
Get a job,
Do
book
right.
nigga.
It ain't it. It ain't it.
Somebody in the comments said somebody in the comments said sounds like y'all just don't like dude. Even though two of
I like
us
that fact.
said
Nah,
like
nah.
me and you. Look, me and you
Right.
said we don't think he did nothing wrong, and Smooth the
Yeah,
only one. So how is it
yeah.
y'all when two of us said he do nothing? Y'all hear
I
what
like
y'all
that fact.
wanted to in the comments. Y'all just
Exactly.
spread y'all rhetoric. It's terrible. Y'all gotta listen if y'all gonna talk. Somebody clip them. What you mean, y'all? I told you
Somebody break his legs.
my patience is very thin. It's
Somebody break
Like
his
thin.
I said,
My
legs.
patience is go super thin with this community.
I don't believe
Somebody
battle fact
please
did
clip him.
nothing
Put
wrong.
him on my chat.
I don't believe it did nothing wrong, but
They heard
depending on
us.
who you asking.
Yeah. I mean, like if the stands on, if you if you snitching, it's snitching. I mean, if you take the stand, that's snitching, and that's it. So obviously
Yep.
you got to say he snitched
Yeah.
because if that's
Yep.
what it is, then you
Yep.
know what I'm saying. But mine's not just taking a stand. You got to incriminate somebody because I know people definitely come up with certain things within themselves, especially like gang members and crews, and try to let people go and say we coerce what we're gonna actually do. That's right. That's normal. I do know that happens. So
Mm-hmm.
if everybody's
Mhm.
tied in with it, who am I to say somebody snitch? No, I won't. Not
Mhm.
me. You know what I'm saying?
That's how
It's
it
my
goes. See,
thing
the
is just
thing
getting
is
somebody in
that
trouble.
we and I'm not just singling out you, but just in a whole, we will bend the street code to configure what we believe is right or wrong. That's
Facts.
why I tell people, you know what I'm saying? I don't, like I said, I don't believe in that shit. You know what I'm saying? I done been through it. I don't believe in that shit. At the end of the day, ain't none of them niggas gonna be there for you. You throwing your whole life away for nothing, and they gonna bend the rule to fit whatever they feel like it should be.
This
You know
is
what I
the
mean?
street, and the street is definitely bad, evil, all that. So it's not really no
Yeah,
rules. It's not really no.
yeah.
How do you have morals in the street? It sounds good, but
Sound good. Yeah,
that's not how life really is. That's not
right,
how
right,
life
right.
is. Good and
The
bad. That's it. It's no gray area. So no, they're very
yeah,
sneaky. And like you said, they're gonna
yeah.
fit whatever for their scenario. Like Clone really think he didn't do nothing. Like he really do. You can tell.
Mm-hmm,
You don't think he
Right.
did anything wrong. They didn't
right.
catch the alley oop. Y'all can't understand that, like,
Yeah.
bro. That's not what they saying. Like, you got
Shouldn't
them in trouble, bro. So
you really
in my
shouldn't
book, that you told
mhm,
on them.
really shouldn't have said
Send
nothing.
it.
But I mean, ain't no honor amongst thieves, man. How you expect say a society that's bent on breaking the law to follow rules? Like that's a conundrum within itself. Like I don't get it. Go to school, kids. Go to
Right.
school.
He said, "No, no." I was talking about the people in the chat. Chill, fam. The people talking about people. One person in the chat is saying that. That's what I'm saying, y'all. You can't say y'all. Just say who you talking to. You know, you can put that little at thing and talk directly to who you talking to. It's possible. Not put everybody in one box. You know, just if you didn't know, I'm just helping you out. But
What's up, Ray, man? How you feel about J Mo and Ace, man?
terrible. I feel like people's around is instigating it. Easy
Mm,
instigating it. Battle Fast
mm,
instigating it. Tati's
mm,
instigating it. And I think
mm.
that's terrible.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
how I feel
I
about
do feel like I do feel like because I seen the tweets. I ain't heard the space or whatever, but I seen the tweets on Black Compass or whatnot, and from what I seen, right, it seemed like Ace came right because Jay Moore is a trenches battler, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like with him being a trenches battler and Ace coming to the trenches, like easy, you got to give me some type of leeway. You know what I mean? It's just like all us from the same hood, and then somebody want to come and fight you, and then we let that whoever came from another hood come and beat you up. That don't make no sense. That shit shouldn't be happening. Not in our house today. That make all us look weak. So I feel like he should have had a little bit of leeway with Ace being in the trenches. Ace shouldn't be able to come to the trenches and just do J Mo any type of way. But then again, these
it.
I do understand. This is the business. You know what I mean? Business before friends or whatever. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, we gotta try to get like to a middle ground between battle rap and the streets because this trying to blend the two is just not gonna mix.
I mean, if you're a businessman, then you can't get around protecting your artists. So if you call them your friends or not, they're still your artists. So you should protect them either way it goes, friend or artist. You can't get
But are
around.
you a businessman or you a street nigga?
Say to get that right. I mean, if you're a street dude, these are supposed to be your friends, right? You
Yeah.
should protect them. If you're a businessman, he's your artist, right? Protect him.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
That's
that's
how.
that. That's what I seen. I feel like J Mo shouldn't ain't no way Ace can come over here from URL and just do J Mo any type of way. He's supposed to have some type of leeway because they in the trenches. So it's terrible though. It's bad.
And I heard a couple of spaces, and they speaking in code, so you don't really know what's going on. Both of them really. I mean, Jay Moore is kind of spilling the beans a little bit. He's still speaking in code, but you can kind of decipher his code, but Ace code can't decipher what he's really talking about. So I did check him out though. And like I said, you could decipher Jay Moore. He could just like when he say stuff like he put everybody in danger. You, your staff, and then like everybody know what 1+1 is. So we kind of could imagine what happened right there, even though we're not 100% sure, but you could decipher that. He did something very aggressive if you putting people's lives in danger, and you can assume some type of weapon. Because out there, his fist looking like a tough guy is not putting everybody in danger with nothing, no weapon. So you saying that it's implying that he got some type of weapon. Now he not saying that though. He's speaking in super code. So I don't understand what Ace even trying to say.
I believe Ease ought to check that shit because Ace gonna go over there. Ace can go over there to the trenches, blow their whole shit up, and then run back to URL and be straight. He need to check that. Like, bro, you ain't finna come over. If you ain't gonna go to URL doing all this shit, you ain't finna come here and do it. Straight up, like, yeah, that don't make no sense. So yeah, I think Dre Moore kind of right on a lot of that.
What's your man right here? SMV, you said, it's really simple. If you don't have no paperwork, you shouldn't call people rats. See, that's the tricky part about Battlefield. We do got paperwork. He showed us. And it's in the paperwork he said, he even admitted he snitched. In the paperwork say he snitched. Or he didn't say snitch, but he did tell them. Yeah, it's on the paperwork. But he said, I did tell. In the paperwork it said he told, but he just saying it was coerced. His codees knew that he was telling, and they said it was okay. So that's the part that makes his case a little bit tricky. So it's not as simple as you think. So if it's just that simple that you're saying, you should call him a rat too, because he did. It is paperwork. He did tell.
But it ain't never that simple because you know what I'm saying. Even as kids, we're taught about you know what I'm saying telling. So snitching or telling basically is levels to it, bro. You don't necessarily always have to have no paperwork. Telling is telling.
I hate to be the one to say it, guys, but guess what? All snitches ain't got paperwork.
That's true.
Like, I'm sorry, they just don't. All snitches do not have paperwork.
Right. So in that, if that's the case, as what's your name, man? X. To you, Clone's not a snitch, even though there's a camera that he's telling names about his people. Because he ain't in the paperwork, but he's on camera though. So he ain't no snitch to you.
So he ain't
then Battlefest is a snitch, even though it was coerced. His codees don't care about it. So you see how tricky that is right there? If you just want to make it super simple like that, no, it's just not that simple. It's just not. It's case by case.
If you think about the Gunner situation, right, with him and Young Thug, Gunner, we seen the camera. He was like, "Hey, it's YSL again, blah blah blah." Yes, ma'am, right? And I've seen people say, "Well, you know, he ain't snitched because they can't use that against the Thug case." That's one. Two, I heard people say, well, maybe Thug told him to do that so that he can get out and make the money to get me. I know y'all heard that before, right? All right, that's two.
I would like to hear him say that better than him say that he said that. But that's just
right. This my thing, right? That's my thing, right? One, if we see somebody on camera saying yes, ma'am, I don't need to see no paperwork. I don't need to see nothing else.
That's cooperation for sure.
Right. Two. Let's say if Thug told him to do that, right? If Thug told me to be like, "Hey man, why don't you just say this, man? You can get out. You can be that." No, because then I'm gonna be a snitch. You still a snitch. The person that snitched on told you to snitch on. You still a snitch. I just don't get it. I mean, it's really simple, man. They make it hard.
Man, they be moving the goalpost, bro. They move the goalpost.
No. I mean, I can't agree with you still a snitch or you still if somebody tell you to tell. If I tell my wife to go tell somebody something, I can't go around and say, "Hey, why did you tell?" No, it's not you told nothing. I told you to tell. So no, if the person telling me, I can't agree with that one.
No, because even if you told them to tell. You still a snitch. That's like you asking them to be a snitch for you. They're still a snitch regardless. If they do it, they a snitch. Even if you told them to do it.
That's why, like you said, that's why you're in the stay out the streets, kids.
Go school,
Yeah.
kids.
Go to
Go school,
school.
kids. Go get into IT, man. Go get into IT. Do carpentry. Get a skill, man. 'Cause this shit ain't it.
Find God. Go find
No,
God.
I'm telling you.
He
I'm
real.
telling you. Don't be like me.
Streets.
Don't be like me. You go to prison and find out your big homie a punk. Don't be like me. 'Cause it broke my heart. Don't do it.
Shit, just don't be
That
like
was
us.
a reality.
Go to
That was a
prison.
reality check. That was a real reality check. Like, I was under this nigga.
Mhm.
Man,
I
don't
was
be like the
this
just don't be like the both of us and go to prison at all.
Same thing make you laugh.
Stay
Make you cry.
cool, kids.
No, that's a fact. Fred, what's the word, man? Y'all ready though? Y'all ready for this event? Let's run down this card. Somebody got the card?
Nah, I ain't got the
I know it's Snake Eyes versus Tex. That sounds like a nice little battle. I ain't gonna lie. Who y'all got?
I've got Snake 3-0.
Hey man, I like Tex, man.
Ugh.
I
You
like
don't-
Tex, man.
Y'all don't like Tex.
I said no. I said
What's
I
wrong
like
with
Tex.
Oh, I think you say you don't like him. Like,
No, I said I like Tex.
You said you like him.
yeah, I do.
I
No,
said I
that old
I said I got
that
Snake 3-0.
Philly flow, bro. I like that. I like that, man. I'm old school, man. I like that Philly flow, bro. I like that. So I'm gonna take.
They both got the nostalgia. They both bring nostalgia, old school battle rap feel for sure. For me.
Mhm.
But if we gotta say 3-0s over here, I gotta go Tex 3-0.
Hmm. I'm gonna go Tex. I'm gonna go Tex 2-1. Snake gonna be the first.
No, you don't believe
Mayo
it.
no 2-1. Look, Mayo said 2-1 Tex. Terrible. He don't believe that. He don't know what's going on.
Yeah, they
We
don't
need
believe it.
3-0s, man.
We need 3-0s only, man.
We need
don't believe
3-0s,
it.
man. Tell me who you really believe
Man.
in.
I can't. I don't see Snake getting 3-0 though, bro. I just don't like losing. I mean, he gonna lose the battle like per usual, but all 3 rounds, that's crazy. Like, I don't
Are
think
you
he'll
a
do
Snake fan? Or you just saying
Um,
it because it's the up and coming? Because Snake been 3-0 before is all I'm saying.
that. Yeah. I mean, stumbles, but I mean, I don't
JT?
see. No, bro. No, bro. I ain't had that 2-3 on Snake, bro.
Right. But a
You
lot
know
of
what I'm
people
saying?
did.
I don't know. I don't know. I ain't no rainbow lover like that. So I like Snake Browns. I ain't gonna lie.
I think people look past that because I can
Yeah,
only
they
speak for
gotta.
myself. Yeah. I'm definitely no rainbow love either, but I
Right.
still
Yeah.
got to
Yeah. Like, if it's fire and it hit, hey, what can you do about it? You know?
I ain't too crazy about J2. I ain't even gonna lie.
I don't think none of us is over here.
So, I mean, you know.
I ain't too crazy about him at all. We actually went on strike, but it didn't stop him from getting booked or making these platforms. But we went on strike for a minute. No more J2 battles, but they kept booking him. It didn't work.
That's the world we living in.
Right. All right, and then the other battle is Rosenberg Raw versus True Folk.
True
No, you biased. Nah, you biased. I don't want to hear from
No.
you. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear.
No.
Just admit your biases. You can.
Not because he's from the go. Nah. True Folk been wet in the bed, bro. I got froze 3-0. Easy.
Ooh, you don't like True Folk versus A Ward? That joke was fire to me. That's one of the best True Folks I've seen.
In a minute, yeah, that was the best one you've seen in a minute. Well, not since the
In a
Geechee
minute,
battle.
that's true.
Yeah, not since the Geechee battle. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, he been wet in the bed, bro. He been
In
really
between
wet.
there, yeah. Hey,
And,
he
you know what
showed that
I'm
potential
saying?
versus
And
A-Ward.
the Chicago card, you know what I'm saying? The Chicago card that I went to, and Young Cannon and Mac Myron, that one. He kind of jumped the bit on a little bit on that one too.
I got
That's
froze.
what I like to see. True Foe, Text 3-0, True Foe 3-0, Froze 3-0, but you biased. Thank you for telling me you're biased, male. But it's all right. It's all right to be biased, a little bit biased with these predictions because, it's okay.
I got froze.
Froze 3-0?
Yep.
What's the other battle, y'all? Oh yeah, the girl battle. Coffee Brown
Oh,
versus Bonnie Godiva.
Bonnie. Oh,
That right there might
oh,
be alright too.
that's gonna be fire right there.
Yeah, that might be alright.
That's gonna be fire. Long as I believe Bonnie should be ready. As long as she ready, she got some heat because Bonnie ain't battled in a while, so she might be holding something. So I don't know. That's a tough one for me. That's a really tough one. I just think just because we see her more actively, I'm gonna go with Coffee 3-0.
Ooh.
But I ain't afraid of the upset though. I'm not afraid of the upset. I could
Don't
go.
be
I could
afraid.
go.
You're a
Yeah, I ain't
judge.
afraid.
You're a
Yeah,
judge.
yeah.
You don't care who win, brother. You don't care who win or lose.
I'm going Coffee 3-0 though.
Talk to her. I see a couple coffees 3-0, man. I mean, I'm biased. I'm biased in this one, so I gotta go with Bonnie 3-0. I am. I told you I got two biasness. And Bonnie is definitely one. That's my.
Well, why, bro? Why is the bias this, man? What's the bias?
No, 'cause me and Bonnie's cool. Like it's my friend for real.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
yeah, we talk
That's
almost
what
every day.
All right, so
She
that's
dumb
that's
cool.
so yeah.
So I'm
we
being
equal
biased,
on
you
that
know.
one. Yeah, we equal on that one. If it's YK, you know I'm biased. Flat out the end if it's YK, bro. It's out the gate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Coffee.
Right. No, almost every day. No, it's on the app though. Yeah, I don't know if y'all ever heard of Bigo. The Bigo app. It's an app. So I'm on Bigo app, and she's on it heavy. She brought a lot of battle rappers over there, A-Verb over there, Cat
Oh,
over there. It's a few of them.
okay. Yeah. I just heard about
Yep.
that.
So she brought me over there, and then of course I talked to her because we both got to do our hours. So yeah, every day.
Okay.
You say something to for sure. We got cool over there for sure.
Okay.
But no, not on the phone. I'm married, y'all.
Right.
Social media.
Hey. No problems over here.
Social media, y'all.
Hey,
Oh yeah, King versus Danny Myers. I just saw two King 3-0s. Y'all also disrespectful. Oh, y'all disrespectful. Y'all so disrespectful.
The Danny 3-0, man.
Danny 3-0.
Danny 3-0, y'all. We can't do that, y'all really?
Yeah, I mean, I mean, the thing is, man, is that King can rap, bro. But man, when Danny get to screaming and acting a fool up there, man, like, what you gonna do?
Right. What can King do? There's nothing.
Yeah.
You don't even know what to do.
Yeah. Well, Daddy get to spinning around and hollering and all that other stuff, man. It's more to it.
And then if it's because the last thing I did see that was about 30 minutes ago is because Easy Block Captain canceled the battle yesterday, but then he put on Twitter today that Ace said he will battle, so now it's up to Jay Moore if he want to pull up and battle or not. But he down to battle, but it will be the last battle of tonight, just in case they ruin the battle. Easy like his nasty work. Mm-hmm. He is so like, why he like that? I know y'all like him. I don't understand Easy. He's so. But what you mean? But anyway, that's what he said though. That's what he said. So if they do battle, who y'all got in that one? King's not fire. King, he's good. King is good to me, but fire to me, no. But I ain't mad at you. Think he fire? I like his energy. He's a hungry battle rapper, so I like that part of him. I see what y'all see him, but I'm super technical, super. Like I said, the last two King battles, I was just as confused the way he's talking about as Jack Bomaine. Just as confused. Like, what does that really mean? But he make it sound better. You know, Jack Bomaine, his vocabulary is a little off. But this guy King know how to talk. Like you could tell he graduated and stuff. Maybe went to college or something. He got a nice vocabulary. So, but it still don't connect. His setup is to his punch don't be connecting to me, or it go over my head every time. So I don't know. I would like to think that I know what people's talking about because I can decipher Lux, Smoke, Daylight. So if King going over my head, I think it's King's fault, not mine. You understand? I would think that's just me. We'll see today because I'm definitely doing today. I'm gonna write them down for y'all. Like what is because it sound his delivery's fire, his aggression fire. But I'm gonna write it down if he got as many as he did the last couple of times. And I'm gonna ask y'all after the battle, what does this actually mean? Let's see, y'all help me out. You know, I'm always teachable, y'all. I don't think I'm the smartest. Nope. I'm humble. Tell me what it means, because I want to just give it its rightful points. No. But 3-0 King is disrespectful. Ace and J Moore. Who did y'all say? Ace and J Moore. Who did y'all say? Ace and J Moore.
I got J Mo
3-0.
3-0.
That's
I got
a
Ace.
safe bet.
I got Ace.
Wait, J Moore be choking too, though, don't he? Nah, he's a little bit. He's cleaner
No,
than
he
Ace.
a little cleaner than Ace, man. I
Little bit.
can count on one hand how many battles I've seen where Ace said he didn't choke.
Then he didn't, right?
That he did not choke. Yeah,
Right,
I done seen a bunch of Ace. Battles. I can count on one hand how many battles he did not choke.
Right. No. I'm with you. I watch a little bit more battles than you, so I can count a little bit more than you, but I get your point 1,000%. 1,000%. And of course, Easy the Block Captain versus Swamp, man. We've been watching this. I watched the face off and I turned it off. If anybody was watching the face off, Easy was irritating me, boy. It's really the mediator. It really was Battle Fast that was irritating because he's so biased and he just let Easy say anything. I don't like that. But Easy was talking that junk yesterday. This man was talking that junk like Swamp way beneath him. I'm like, wow. Who y'all got? Talk to me. Who y'all got?
Easy 3-0.
I bet.
Easy 3-0.
I bet.
And let me say this, man. Easy. I don't know what he thinking. Like he'd be like, oh, y'all use the rim. If it was me, if I was hitting a millionaire, I would use that to my advantage. I just booked you, and I'm about to leave here and go jump in some millionaire pussy. Nobody in the world would be able to beat me in no battle ever. Ain't no way.
I mean, it depends on battle rap. Don't like. I mean, you gotta say it in a witty way because just bragging ain't gonna hit. Just battle rap.
He can
That's
say
what
it in a
Cassidy
witty way.
do. That's what Hitty would. I mean, he would have to. That's what I'm saying. He would have to.
Yeah, he's capable of doing
He's
it.
capable. You're right, but I'm just saying how many times you're gonna say that in a witty way to win all your battles.
Every battle they bring it up.
Oh, you saying for rebuttal?
Every battle, I'm save it. I got a whole.
I mean, you got 1 point.
Of,
You got 2 minutes and 45 seconds left on your round, so that'd be a nice rebuttal. Something in the tuck. I get it, but you still got to win the battle. You still got to win the battle. But Ace, going back to Ace and J Moore, I really want to see this battle because of such a strong angle. That video is a strong angle. A top tier will be able to do some damage with that video. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about make it funny in one round, make you look soft in another round, and in the third round talk stupid to you why you shouldn't did it. That type of, you know what I'm saying? Use it for all their rounds, top tier, God tier. So Ace, I'm giving him credit, top tier talent, but maybe not resume. But I think he's talented enough to approach him in a way that he boxed in. So I really want to see how J Moore get out that box right there. And I know punching, you can't punch yourself out of the box. That's one way I always say you can do. And J Moore is, but when he landing them things, when he tying them things together, sometimes I'll be like, this thing might be the GOAT. What? J Moore know how to string them things together, boy. So I want to see that. I definitely want to see him try to get out that angle. I doubt it's gonna happen, but we'll see, y'all. We'll see, man. Y'all make sure y'all donate to the cause. I appreciate you, CL Smooth. I knew I was gonna have no more newcomers up here. I know I said that yesterday, y'all, but he came up here. I seen the camera looked nice and everything in the background. I'm about to start talking Johnson. I'm gonna let my man up. The camera looked nice, but you gotta pop up on rankings. You gotta support the rankings or not event days, please, sir. we do this almost every day, every other, at least 4 times a week. So rankings is not just for the event days and bootleg game. It's actually audio review, and I'm actually trying to help y'all. You know what I'm saying? Help the people. So y'all support the rankings, man. Salute to the game. We will be back. Y'all make sure y'all donate to the cause. Appreciate you, Smooth. Appreciate you, Fred Saints in the chat. We see everything. Y'all stay on your A game. Smooth camera look crazy good now.
Yeah, we finna get busy, bro. I'm telling you.
Smooth is